I don't understand why in Ghana, with our capital city being even the seat of government, we still cannot solve the simple problem of disposal of our waste. We still cannot solve the simple problem of spatial planning. Planning the spaces in Accra is a problem for us.
Adam, the president of the land has declared a 2 days national cleaning after the flood under the auspices our actions are our future. But there are people who say that, look, there are real underlying issues and problems. Are we going to overlook all of that and trust in a national cleaning day? Because we can't even talk about the fact that assemblymen, MMDCs giving permits to people when they are not supposed to. They say all these issues are pending and we want to overlook all of this and go for a national day of cleaning. Is that the way to go?
So, for me, I'm not enthused at all.
Oh, really?
I'm not encouraged with this directive.
Oh, why?
Because over the years, we've had these national cleanup days each and every year. But we still come back in the next year and then we still face the same floods, the same attitudes of people dumping waste into gutters, the same choked gutters and all those problems. I don't think this has had any impact on the floods that we've been having or the sanitation issues in this country. So the directive is good, but I don't see the impact because over the years, everyone comes and then they do the same thing, but still, we are still having floods.
I feel you. You see, it's important that we tackle this thing on all fronts because I honestly, it's not enough that we are doing a national day cleaning, because if there are some pending issues and you just focus on National Day of Cleaning and we still have assemblymen giving out permits when they are not supposed to, I mean, then where are we going? Where are we going or we are coming? So for me, it is important that we look at the 360 problem and face it head on if we really want real impact. If we want to see real impact, because if we just tackle it in pockets, I bet you that we would only be seeing some half result. But if we really want to see full result, then it should be a 360 approach and not just a national day of cleaning that would solve this, you know. But there are also issues about funding and all of that.
So those issues that you've raised are valid points, and you hit the nail right on the head. I don't understand why in Ghana, with our capital city being even the seat of government, we still cannot solve the simple problem of disposal of our waste. We still cannot solve the simple problem of spatial planning. Planning the spaces in Accra is a problem for us. And that we have assemblymen and people who are in these MMDCs going to work every day, which is their duty, taking taxpayers' money. It's a huge headache for us. And if you're a Ghanaian and you're not worried about this, I don't know which kind of Ghanaian we are. I think we need to also fix our mindset. We need to clean up our mindsets, because people building in waterways, you know that action that you are doing will cause other people. Look at the number of lives that were that died as a result of this flood. People who have been displaced from their homes just because of this flood. Places that used were not flooding at first
are now flooding. Like, let that make sense. It tells you that a few people who got greedy is affecting a whole nation. And also, if you look at institutions like GMET, the Ghana Meteorology, these are institutions that need a lot of funding. I am saying this because a lot of the time they come out with their reports that, today it will be raining and all of that, for it to be sunny. And they don't even have enough confidence to release their data, because I mean, if you are skeptical about your data, it's difficult to share it with the public because of public scrutiny and all of that. So we should look at funding these institutions with the full resources they deserve, so we can have, a very fair conversation about this.
Their recent forecast, Charlie,
it wasn't good, bro.
It didn't go anywhere close to it at all. So I think that's a right call, that we need to fund them so that they can give us at least close to accurate predictions or close to accurate forecasts, so that we can plan our lives very well with this. If not, every day we'll just be taken aback. Every day we'll be surprised, and then the floods will take away our lives, our livelihoods, and everything. So I think it's a good call.
But even Adam, see, this is we experiencing this flood due to our solid waste and all of that. I don't think we are the first nation to have experienced something like this. Because if you hear stories about developed nations like China and all of that, they are turning solid waste into energy, you know, green energy and all of that. You see them turning plastic waste into electricity. What prevents us from emulating these people or seeking their manpower and technical know-how so that we can also start transforming our solid waste into green energy? Imagine that people will start getting paid for dumping your solid waste. How clean would this city be? Like, it would be very clean. So I believe that we should look at best practices and start, you know, emulating and copying these people.
It's as simple as that. Some of these things is just go and copy and come and paste.
That's what China did. That's what China did when they started developing.
Because we see them as rubbish, but there's a whole economy around these plastic waste that we can use to turn around our economy.
Exactly.
But we are here making it help us flood our cities, and that's not right. So I think the government, aside this National Day cleanup that they have directed, they should go into how we can manage these waste, how we can recycle them, reuse them, so that it will help us in the long run.
I agree absolutely. And people are also concerned about the fact that why are our engineers, hydrologists, and the likes not leading this charge? Why do you think that is? That we rather have, you know, you made mention of the fact that why must it take the president to declare this for us to be here, to be doing this?
So I think we have a lot of them. We have a lot of these engineers, hydrologists. But I still feel there's no political will to be able to execute these mandates, because some of them, we have the best engineers in this country. People who have gone outside to study
and they've excelled.
But where is the political will? Because these leaders are the people who, if they decide that they want to change the flooding situation in Ghana, they want to change their spatial planning in Ghana, I'm sure we'll be able to go far. So if there's that political will, if President Mahama really wants a reset and wants this flooding issue to be a matter of the past, then he should get the engineers, he should get the hydrologists to come on board and push this agenda forward. If not, we'll still come back next year and we may not even decide to do any podcast. We just play last year.
And they still make sense. Charlie, but that's worrying, no? Is it? Because if that is to happen, then we are a nation not progressing, but we're progressing. I mean, we can't live like that, because there are countries. See, that is why people will compare us to Singapore. That these people were on the same path
with them.
Exactly, and look at us. Charlie, this is sad. Well, anyways, let us know what you think, what you make of this whole, declaration by the president that we should use 2 days to clean after this flood. Let us know in the comment section. And whilst you're doing that, recommend this to a brother, a friend, a sister. Until we come your way next time, keep your surroundings clean and be a great citizen. We out.